We interrupt this broadcast. Chaos in Owerri. A headless body has been found. The police have arrested a gardener. We shall keep you updated as the story develops.
September 1996. The city of Owerri, Imo State. It was supposed to be a time of celebration, but on Thursday, September 19th, a discovery was made that stopped the heartbeat of the nation. It wasn't just a murder, it was a revelation. It exposed a syndicate of wealthy men who believed human blood was the currency of power. This is the story of the Otokoto Hotel, the story of the boy who wouldn't disappear, and the story of the riots that burned the city to the ground. To understand the horror, you must first know the victim. His name was Ikechukwu Okonkwo. He was 11 years old.
Buy your sweet
He wasn't a beggar, he was a businessman. Every day after school, he balanced a heavy metal tray on his head, walking miles to sell groundnuts to support his mother.
My mommy will be happy, at least we will eat today.
He was known for his smile. He was street smart. He knew which streets were safe. But on September 19th, fate played a cruel trick. A man waved at him from the gate of the most luxurious building in the area, the Otokoto Hotel.
Come in, I will buy everything you have.
The man said, "Come inside, I want to buy everything." It was the deal of a lifetime for a poor boy. So, he walked through the gate. The owner of that gate was Chief Vincent Duru. They called him Chief Otokoto.
I am called Otokoto for a reason. Don't joke with me.
In 1996, Duru was a god in Owerri. He owned the biggest hotel. He drove the biggest cars. He dined with commissioners and police chiefs. But there were whispers. People entered his hotel and never checked out. Servants spoke of strange noises in the garden at night. Duru believed he was untouchable, and for a long time, he was right. Chief Duru was the face of the operation, but the muscle had a name. They called him Aladdin. He was the Phantom of Owerri.
The job is completed. Who is next?
While Duru drank champagne, Aladdin prowled the streets. He didn't just target children. He targeted travelers, businessmen, anyone who wouldn't be missed immediately. If you saw Aladdin watching you, it was already too late. The crime against little Ikechukwu was executed perfectly. He was drugged, beheaded, buried, but the killers got lazy. They gave the boy's head to the gardener, innocent Ekeanyanwu. His job was to take it to a native doctor for a ritual. Innocent didn't have a car, so he did something reckless. He flagged down a commercial motorcycle, an Okada. He held a black polythene bag close to his chest. The bag was wet. But luck ran out. At a police checkpoint, an officer named Sunday noticed the gardeners shaking hands.
No! Stop! Wait one day inside that bag.
Innocent tried to run, but it was too late. When the bag opened, the officer vomited. It was Ikechukwu. His eyes were still open. But here's the detail the police tried to hide. Innocent wasn't walking aimlessly. He was running late. In his confession, he revealed he was meeting a client. A man in a black Jeep was waiting at the junction to collect the head. When Innocent didn't show up, the Jeep drove away. The man inside was never identified. Who was he? And how many other heads had he bought before Ikechukwu? The Otokoto Hotel was just the factory. The The real monster was the customer. The police went to the garden to find Ikechukwu's body. They started digging. At 3 feet, they found a body, but it wasn't Ikechukwu. It was someone else.
To a woman.
They kept digging. Another bone, another shirt, a woman's shoe. The silence in the garden was broken by gasps of horror. This wasn't just a murder scene. It was a graveyard.
My son is not here. Where did you keep my son?
For years, guests had been sleeping in luxury rooms, unaware that beneath their windows, the soil was packed with the missing. Innocent confessed. He pointed the finger straight at Chief Duru.
If it was Chief Duru, it was Chief Duru. He asked me to bury it.
He promised to name every politician involved in the syndicate. But the powers that be were watching. 4 days later, on a Sunday morning, police announced that innocent Eke Anyanwu had died suddenly in his cell. Heart failure, they said. But the people of Owerri knew the truth. He was silenced, poisoned to protect the big man.
Innocent is dead. Good on him. Get the boys to pack him.
The police wanted to keep the discovery quiet, but there were eyes everywhere. A local photographer managed to snap the shutter at the exact moment Innocent held up the head. That photo didn't just stay in Owerri. By morning, it was on the front page of every newspaper in Nigeria. CNN picked it up. The BBC broadcast it. Chief Duru could bribe the local police, but he couldn't bribe the whole world. The photo made the riots inevitable.
Look at this headline. Human heads found.
This is madness. We must do something.
September 24th, 1996.
We will not take this. We want justice. We want
The Otokoto Riots began. It was total anarchy. Thousands of youths marched on the Otokoto Hotel. They didn't want justice from the court. They wanted fire. They burned the hotel. Then they went to the homes of every rich man suspected of rituals. Piano Plaza, Shibet, the mansions of the elite turned to ash.
They are coming after me! Get petrol. Let's burn down everywhere.
Rumors spread that roasted human flesh was found in the hotel kitchen. The mob went insane. The police stood back and watched. They knew they couldn't stop the anger of the people. Why did the mob burn the hotel so quickly? Because they believed the evil was in the walls. Local legends whispered that when Chief Duru built the Otokoto Hotel, he didn't just use cement, he used souls. Rumors swirled that victims were buried alive in the foundation to ensure the business would never fail. When the youth set the building on fire, they weren't just destroying property. They were trying to set the ghosts free. It took 6 years for the law to catch up, but the trial was not a normal legal battle. It was spiritual warfare.
On this case, we shall get to the root of it.
Every day, strange things happened.
Ordinary, but we won't compromise.
The Black Maria truck carrying the suspects would break down mysteriously. Witnesses would lose their voice in the stand. One morning, a strange fetish object was found placed directly on Justice Chioma Nwosu Iheme's chair. It was a death threat from the spirit world.
I cover myself with the blood
The court
of
froze,
Jesus. No evil
but Justice
shall
Chioma
befall
didn't
me.
run.
No compromise
She brushed
with
the
this
charm
case.
onto the floor, placed her Bible on the desk, and said, "Bring the accused." He threatened her. He offered millions. She didn't blink.
We are guilty, as charged. We did it.
In 2002, she sentenced the Otokoto 7 to death by hanging. The untouchable chief was finally touched by the rope. The empire of blood was over. The hotel is gone. The riots are history. But Owerri has never forgotten the 11-year-old boy with the groundnuts. Ikechukwu Okonkwo, the innocent soul who exposed the devil. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Nigerian history, hit the subscribe button. We are documenting the stories others have forgotten. See you in the next episode.